engagement story. So how did we get engaged? What happened? How did it all go? Who proposed to who? That's what we're going to talk about today. April 11, 2011 is when we became an official couple, and August 2012 is when we actually got engaged. So to tell you guys how we got to that point. So I think Brian mentioned in another video that I'm a very open person, open-minded, open relationships, all that good stuff is just fine with me. If we talk about my past, I had been proposed to.
Understatement.
3 or 4
it was times. 4 times. It was 4. The big 4.
Different times in my past, and you know,
little shady over here telling about no.
That's not true. I told some yes, and
she
some
meant no.
Some yes and some no for different reasons, but overall I definitely wasn't ready for a commitment. So I told Brian early on in our relationship, please do not propose to me, because I didn't want her to be number 5. And I also wanted it to be true, to be genuine, for me to be ready. So I told her if we were going to take it to that next level, to allow me to propose to her. So
say, got it, you got it.
So she didn't, because I'm pretty sure, guys, she would have done it like probably 4 months into the relationship, because that's just how it goes with me. That's just how it works. People just want me all the time.
Y'all see this in the camera? Her head is growing as we speak. It is growing.
Stop. I just knew that I was a lot closer to her than I had ever been to anyone else. I had put up with a lot more bullshit than I ever put up with anybody else. And I just learned to love myself and to love my family more through Brian. And that stuff just started to kind of speak to me and tell me, hey, maybe that permanent marriage thing might be something in our future. You know, maybe I'll give it a try. So we started to just kind of have conversations on engagements, timing, how that would work. And I literally remember watching a TV show and then talking to my friend Jaleesa at the time and telling her, hey, I think it's time for me to take it to the next level. I think Brian is that person for me, and I don't see a reason to wait at all.
I didn't see a reason either.
I really just woke up one day and said, let's do it. And I went to the store, the Zelle store, and my friend went with me, and we picked out a ring. I think a few days before, you had went with me and you had picked out something that you liked, so I knew the style that she would actually like. Do you remember that? So basically, I felt comfortable when we went in there for that visit, and then when I woke up that other day, I just felt like I was ready, so I literally got in my car, went to the Zelles, purchased the ring. You know, I was very nervous. I was nervous to actually be doing it because I'm the very, very feminine one. And not only that, like I said, I have a very open mentality, so I didn't know if I could step up to the plate for marriage. So we ran around looking for different places, Jaleesa and Alex at the time, looking for different venues to host this at. We literally pulled this together in like 4.5 weeks, the whole idea that I had that Brianna explained later. But we were looking for venues because I knew I wanted to throw a party of some sort with some loved ones around and propose to her in that way. So we went to like a few different bars and kind of lounges and stuff like that, and we landed at this beautiful wine bar. So it was about 4.5, 5 weeks, I think, of planning all together. And I think Brian can pick up how the story actually went.
About, you know, how we ended up at Shaw Champagne and Wine Bar.
Beautiful place.
So
very chic and modern and then eclectic at the same time. It was sexy.
All of that.
And once I walked in there, I could picture her walking in there and the whole story just unraveling. So I went ahead and chose that venue, and then from then on, we just started to think of decorations and how everything would flow. So I'll let Brianna tell you how the story went on her side.
Okay, y'all. So I had no idea. I guess you can say I am actually a pretty gullible person, and that doesn't just count for this, that just counts for life. Okay, so one day Shantae came to me and she said, guess what, baby, I found something so awesome and I signed up for this game show. And I was like, game show? What do you mean? She said it's called Who Knows Your Partner Best. And they haven't given me that much information, but you know, they're gonna be sending us emails along the way. I don't know, maybe this was like 2-3 weeks out. You know, it's just like they're gonna be sending us emails along the way, and they're just gonna tell us little bits and pieces until the day of. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool, you know?
And she's so competitive, so I knew the game show idea would work, and she would get super excited and pumped and trying to prepare for it and all of the above, because that's just how
we had to win. We had to. I said, come on, baby, let's sit down. We're going to practice. What's your favorite color? And you know what she told me? She said, no, that's cheating.
Against the rules.
She said, that's cheating. I said, are you serious? And then she said a couple of days later, or a week later, whatever, she just kept telling me, oh, they sent me another email. They sent me another email. One day she got to
keep playing with the story, you know?
Like, well, this sounds awesome. One day they sent her email, oh, we have to wear colors. They made us pick out of a hat 2 colors that we have to wear, and guess what colors we picked? Red and purple. I said, baby, that's our favorite colors.
So guys, that was me planning. That had to do with my planning, and I wanted to make sure that she wore purple and I wore red, our favorite colors, and the decorations and stuff I purchased were red and purple as well. So that's how I kind of got.
So she took me to the store and she literally picked out my outfit. She picked out my outfit, purple. That's great. Then a couple of days later, she got another email. Guess what? The winners are gonna win a trip to Hawaii. Now I'm super excited.
Because that's where we wanted our honeymoon.
That's where our honeymoon was gonna be. I'm like, if we don't win, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, so you know, I'm ready to go for it. A couple weeks later, she said, guess what? They're gonna have a limo to come pick you up the day of. All the partners, contestants, they're gonna drive to everybody's house and pick them up on the party limo, whatever the hell it's called. And I said, oh my gosh, this is gonna be absolutely amazing. Fast forward, we get to the day of. Her sister comes over. I'm like, hey Lisa, what you doing here? Oh girl, you know, I'm just coming. My friend's birthday is today. We going to the club. I said, what club y'all going to? You know, I don't even know.
She couldn't keep up with the story.
I'm going to some club. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm at the house, getting dressed. Just me and her sister. I don't know where Shantae is, you know. She's like, they're just gonna pick you up. Okay. So I'm ready, I'm dressed. I'm ready, I'm dressed. She calls me. She said, baby, I am so sorry. They went to the wrong house. You're gonna have to make it there by yourself. I was upset. I wanted to meet these new people.
She wanted to meet her competitor.
I wanted to meet these people. I was excited. She was like, maybe we can ask my sister if she can take you. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, I'll ask her. So she asked her. She texted me. She said yes. I'm like, oh, okay. So me and her sister get in the car. We're driving. And we arrive at this place. And then she was like, I think it's right here. So I get out the car. I'm like, thanks. And she gets out the car with me. I'm like, where you going? And she's like, oh, I just want to say hey to my sister. I'm like, oh, okay. So we walking inside. Then I see Jaleesa, and she grabs my hand. I'm like, what is going on?
They were walking her from the entrance of the wine bar to the back where we were situated, where the party was situated.
I still didn't know what was going on.
She didn't. She's that clueless, that oblivious. She didn't know anything. She was just thinking about the game show. The game show.
Listen, what are you doing here at our game show? So Jaleesa grabs my hand, she walks me to the back. So I turn the corner, and lo and behold, it was Shantae in this beautiful red dress. Bam! And then there was a whole bunch of other people that we knew, of course, friends, family. They were all sitting around. I think, did y'all say, they said surprise. Girl, I almost walked back out the place. I said, oh my gosh. I had no idea. Shantae grabbed my hand. She had this cute little red pillow. One of the guys set the pillow on the ground for her.
I still had to be a princess, y'all. So even though I was kneeling down to propose to her, I had this very cute, dainty red and white pillow.
So they sit me in the chair. She kneels on both knees on the pillow, and she gives me this big spiel, you know, the love of my life. Thank you for being a part of my life, making me a better person, loving AJ, everything.
And I'm getting I'm a couple tears dropping here. And all I could think looking at this trick was why she wasn't dropping no tears, y'all. Why she wasn't dropping no tears?
I had to keep my composure.
Hell no. I'm sitting there on my knees in this sexy little dress.
You know how it is when two people cry at once. It just don't go together.
It do go together in that moment.
It's too much crying, right? So I'm like, okay, let me hold my composure. Okay, so, but it was beautiful, y'all. It was absolutely beautiful, amazing, and it was decorations. Everything was so
red
put together.
And purple and silver, and the wine. It was a very, very nice sparkling
good
Moscato.
Wine. That's our favorite wine, sparkling Moscato.
Yeah, typically any sparkling Moscato is good for us. It has to be super, super sweet. I had purchased catering, so there were hors d'oeuvres there, different types, from seafood to different little crepe things and all this other kind of stuff.
It was all good.
I love the moment itself. We had some very supportive friends around us. Few family, but we had a loving environment around us, and her smile and just her shock and the way she just looked like she was experiencing the situation melted my heart.
To Jared, that's her best friend. He made this beautiful, beautiful video to that Beyonce song. This is my debut. 1 + 1 = 2. That's all y'all get. That's all y'all get. But it was to that song, and it had a whole bunch of pictures, captions. It was nice. It was really nice. I really enjoyed the video.
And basically, her friends from out of town or people that knew they could not make it, I asked to send videos to my best friend so he could put it all together. So he put together this really sweet video. So those people still got to be involved to share a special message with Brian. So
that was real thoughtful.
Also had a photographer. Shout out to Chauncey at Note Photography there. So he was there and he took some very nice pictures as well. But I think it was beautiful. I think I did a damn good job. I think it was the right decision.
It was definitely the right decision.
And we enjoyed it. We had fun, and I think afterwards we went to the house or a hotel.
We went to a hotel and Shantae fell.
We went to a hotel and enjoyed the night. And that's what she better say. We went to a hotel and she enjoyed the night because I just whisked her away. That's it?
That is it.
So that's our engagement story, guys. I will leave some pictures. So we'll go ahead and add some pictures here to show you guys more of what we experienced. And we'll be back next time. we'll be back next time to talk about our wedding. Stay tuned. Until next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.